Hello, gorgeous! I hope you're in the high Christmas spirit and already preparing for 2025. I know everyone wants to set new goals and think what you can do to step into your best next era. But before doing that, you need to take a step back and analyze your previous year. Only after taking into account all of your achievements and failures, lessons, and new desires, only then you can tailor all of your goals for the next year properly and efficiently, so you will actually be moving toward the right direction. This is the moment of truth when you need to stop yourself and ask what had happened in the past. Are you satisfied with the results? If yes, then you can make the next year even better. And if you're not satisfied, then we need to think what have gone wrong and to change it. After answering these 10 questions, you will reevaluate your goals and values, increase the feeling of gratitude, and in the end, prepare for a better base of 2025 goal setting. I have been answering these questions for the past 3 years, and I am amazed how much progress you can track only by reviewing what you have wrote last years about your success. As a bonus, all of the goals that you set for these years are not required for this type of analysis. It's truly connected to your overall experience of life. First question to ask yourself is, what was the motto of the previous year? You can connect it to most of the emotions that you are feeling at the duration of the year. For example, I was anxious in most of times.
I can take notes, get coffee, manage your calendar, walk your dog, carry your things, watch you sleep.
But also determined. That's why the motto of my year was getting everything done at once. Second block of questions is, what were your most important events, biggest happiness, and what were the dreams that finally came true? If you want, you can answer these and other questions based on different spheres of life. So, my biggest happiness in relationship is one thing. My biggest happiness in career or in my self-development are complete others. So, if you're giving answer by different spheres, you're getting more complete and whole answer for the whole picture. I like to keep it short, and I really prioritize the most juiciest and successful part. So I wrote in the answer to this question is that launching my YouTube channel was the biggest dream coming true and, of course, my biggest happiness and achievement. Yeah! Third question is what you have learned about yourself and about others, specifically in your close relationship. Learning more about what serves you well and what drains your energy is extremely important on the whole your life journey to exploring yourself. For example, I learned that I am very controlling and I need people that respect my needs for control and some prioritization in the group projects. I also understood some patterns of behavior of my close people, and if I take all of those nuances into account, it will help me to build better relationship with them in the future. Question number 4. What was your biggest failure and disappointment? Failure I see as something that I didn't achieve because of purely my responsibility, in this case, irresponsibility.
Failure! You're still a failure! I can smell the failure!
But disappointment is rather something that I really thought I was dreaming of, but it turned out to be not truly what I wanted. The biggest disappointment of this year was trying to become friends with people that don't value it and that don't prioritize it. The biggest failure was my activity level, and I will work on it in the next year. Fifth question is what you were most proud about and what have you overcame. You can recall all the obstacles that you have gone through and how much you started trusting yourself more. You started to believe in yourself because you already dealt with all of that shit. So, you're definitely gonna be fine in next periods of life if you are already overcame this. Or if you're already starting allowing yourself some level of comfort, of course, you're gonna leverage even more in the next periods. If I'm already paying so much money for sushi, I'm eating more sushi in the next year. And I in love with it. 6. What were the new experiences that you tried? Take time and write down as many experiences that you tried as possible. Write down everything that benefited your career, health, relationship, development, leisure, and hobby. Because when you see the whole picture, you can notice that I tried that thing and this really made me happy. So why don't I introduce this specific thing into my next year? I also have a tip for you. In my bullet journal, at the end of each month, I write what were my new experiences because it's extremely hard to recall everything at the end of the year. So it's really easy for me to answer this question because all of the answers are already in my journal. I just need to review all 12 months and see how many things I have tried and accomplished. Question number 7. Who were the most important people to you? Maybe someone played significant role into boosting your confidence. Someone helped you with their advice or knowledge or just loving you. Be grateful for those people. Write them happy notes or messages of love and appreciation for them staying in your life and being with you. But also ask yourself, are you happy with the dynamic that happens in the relationship? Maybe you were close to someone at the beginning of the year, but then something happened. Are you sad that you lost the connection of this person? Would you like to change it? Would that person also be willing to work on that? Those are the questions that are critical to ask yourself at the right place at the right time. Because if you keep being distant, it will be too late to reconnect. So it's better to do now. Question number 8. What were your main achievements and did you celebrate them? I managed to complete most of my goals for 2024, and yet I didn't take time for acknowledging how much I have done. And it made me sad that we are always rushing from one goal to another, and after completion, we just move on. We don't take time to say, great job, tap yourself on the shoulder and treat you maybe to something nice and pleasant. Also, after completing big goals, you should ask yourself, did this really alter your life? Did you get an upgrade or downgrade? Or there was no serious effect and maybe something that you thought would be extremely beneficial to you turned out to be just, usual. Maybe you were living with the idea that after I complete this and that, only after I can finally relax and start living. But at the end of the day, you're just putting the life away and not enjoying it in the right moment. Question number 9 is what you are mostly grateful for to yourself and to others. What have you done for yourself to level up your life? And did someone else contribute to your better mood, better success, and better results? Again, be grateful for those people being present in your life and write them something pleasant. And question number 10, wrapping up all of the 9 questions that we already answered. Make a table with 2 columns. On the left-hand side, you will have what you would like to have less in the next year, and on the right-hand side, what would you like to have more. Now look carefully through your answers and make that table. Completing this table will help you to set new goals easier and better. I highly recommend you to actually go by spheres of life. So, for example, if I take health, I would like to have less cheat meals and less snacks, but I would like to add more exercises. I hope you get the logic. Thank you for staying with me till the end. I hope this analysis will turn out useful for you. If you get any major insights, please let me know down in the comments. See you in 2025.